when I was younger, you'd be over loving, or you want to overcompensate.
Yeah.
You shouldn't be like that. Like, you should be the person with your partner that you would want to be with yourself constantly.
Are you working with Aamir Khan in the Gulshan Kumar biopic Mogul?
Initially it used to bother me, and I used to
Yeah.
but then, like you say, however you are as a person, it just comes or reflects.
So I have got this question at least 5 times from the same person. Please ask, bol ke. I'm guessing she wants to know, when are you planning to get married? Is there a plan? So we have the lovely Mouni Roy joining us today, and a lot of fans have actually sent us questions for you. So I will give you a few questions, and it's all from your fans. So let's see what answers you have for them.
First of all, thank you for having me here, and I hope you're well and
Yes, I
happy
am.
and healthy.
I hope that you are also
And
well.
hello.
Because
Yes,
you're not
absolutely.
in
Everything
India,
is
you're
fine.
staying away from home. So I hope.
No, I'm being very well taken care of, and I'm extremely grateful.
How sweet. So the first question is, I think this is like the entire nation wanting to know. Samarpita Biswas has asked, why is she so hot?
What?
Why are you so
That's
hot?
really sweet. That's really sweet, Samarpita. But I guess beauty is in the eyes of the beholder. So it's all you. It's not me. Thank you.
How many times they say that when people from both genders find you hot, you're actually hot. That's a quote, right? So how many times have you heard it from men? I'm sure you hear it that, oh, you look so gorgeous, you look so beautiful. How many times have you heard it from women around you?
I guess I have a pretty rock solid and how do I say, a very kind group of people around me. So they praise me all the time, but they're all very, very critical of whatever they don't like about me or my behavior, or sometimes I'm just like too emotional or too sensitive, and when they don't like those things about me, they'll be like, and if like my closest friends, honestly, they, anytime somebody complimented me, or I meet somebody new, I'm talking about women, and then they say, oh, you're so attractive or something nice, and then my best friend would just jump in and say, oh, wait till you see her in her PJs. She likes the ones that are completely old, worn out, and the cotton ones with like small little holes. So that's my whole women gang for you.
But have you been?
But don't you find them the most comfortable though?
Yeah.
The PJs that are like really, really old, they're just so snug.
A secret tip is that so many times I've done these Instagram lives and interviews, and I've been wearing something here and all of my pajamas.
Yeah, because that's all that matters.
Yeah, but I want to know that have you been hit on by women also? How do you take that kind of appreciation or compliment?
Not really, actually. I haven't even had one single encounter.
Oh,
like
lovely.
None, never. Not
surprising.
In Europe, not when I'm traveling. No, I've been complimented, but I don't know, maybe because they also have a radar, and they would know that she's I mean, whatever.
She doesn't swing that way, maybe.
Yeah.
So I have got this question at least 5 times from the same person. Please ask, bol ke. Varshi.26, when she's written, when is the marriage? I'm guessing she wants to know, when are you planning to get married? Is there a plan?
Barshi, absolutely not. No plans as of now. But it is something that is that would be one of the happiest days of my life. And once that is going to happen or about to happen, you will know. Everybody will know, because I'll be shouting from rooftops.
What kind of a person are you when you are in love?
Like this, same to same. What you see is what you get. Like this. I'm like this with everyone. I'm not like, I don't like being
there's no pretense.
Different. No. No, I also don't want to, how usually, I guess when I was younger, you'd be over loving, or you want to overcompensate.
Yeah.
You shouldn't be like that. Like, you should be the person with your partner that you would want to be with yourself constantly. So, I mean, you anything without balance, or bole na oti shop kichu kharab. Anything with that's too much of anything is not good.
But has that happened to you ever? Have you ever regretted over loving somebody in life?
No, I don't regret anything or how I have been or how, that eventually makes you the person that you are. So
Yeah.
there's no point regretting it. It'll be very foolish for you to regret things. But yeah, could I have been better? Yes. But did I know any better at that point of time? No. So I was how I could be best at that age
Yeah.
or at that moment in time.
Dash X60 has asked, who are you dating? Big fan.
Nobody actually. And thank you for being sweet and kind. And but also I am a very private person, so I like to keep my personal life to myself.
Mouni, as a person, I would like to ask you that, when you are like you said, you're a very private person, but you don't have that fakeness or pretense also. When people ask you these questions, does it bother you beyond a point? Like, because sometimes you want to keep it to yourself, and people are constantly asking you about it. Does that?
Not really. It doesn't bother me anymore, I would say. Earlier on, when you're new to this thing, even when I was working in TV for a very long time, I didn't. Whether I think I was never asked these questions in interviews, or slowly when initially it used to bother me, and I used to.
Yeah.
But then, like you say, however you are as a person, it just comes or reflects. So slowly, not only I have embraced all the questions and all the criticism and the trolls and everything.
Yeah.
I have just realized that I don't know, the love also and the pointlessness of it. They kind of go hand in hand.
Yeah.
Like because the amount of selfless love that we get, and unconditional love, where they just see our work and they form an affinity towards us. They give us so much affection. They make these videos, and they are constantly worried about you, and they shower you with so much. So at the same time, when they are being when there are these questions, or sometimes you're trolled, you just have to take it with a pinch of salt. People who are actually writing rubbish, they don't really matter, because they are all ghost people, and people who are hiding behind their screens and writing rubbish. So
but has it ever
it's
happened
all
that
good.
you brought the topic of trolls, and trolling has become like a thing today, like because of social media? There's a
Yeah.
good and bad, the evil side to it, and evil side is trolling, that anybody can write and say whatever they want to. Has it ever happened when initially things pinched you? Because when it started,
Many times earlier on, I used to if I couldn't, initially when there were there were just 20 comments or 30 comments, when you would go through them, and it really bothered me, and I used to delete and block, I remember. But slowly you realize the meaninglessness of it. You realize that these are genuinely those phantom people, and I don't know what they write on your profile actually projects their frame of mind, and not really how you are as a person.
Absolutely.
So you can't take it personally, and you kind of have to leave it be, and kind of also after being on social media for such a long time, I have realized that if you want it to be, it can be a very positive thing in your life, or it can go vice versa. So you sometimes have to just post, see the things that you would want to see, gather the information that you want to gather, and then just leave it, go off it. So you can't really sit and dwell on these things. So that's made life easier, for sure.
Blessed to be Sonakshian. It's basically a Sonakshi Sinha fan club. They've asked you your favorite actor or actress among your contemporaries.
I love so many of them. Alia, Deepika, Kangana, Anushka. Oh my God, I love all of them.
How was it working with Alia?
If you have asked me, my favoriteest ever, it's Wahida Rahmanji and Madhuri ma'am.
Oh my God.
So I'm enamored. Like, I'm obsessed with them.
How was it shooting with Alia? Because since you
brilliant,
really
brilliant. She's beautiful off screen and fire on screen. So it was just like I would just look at her with so much admiration when she was acting, and let's just say it's an experience that I will cherish all my life.
Paka Buri has asked, Paka_Buri has asked, being a bong, how difficult was it for you to fix your accent while speaking or dialogue delivery in Hindi initially? Was it ever an issue?
Not really. I mean, I think everybody knows I studied in Delhi, so my Hindi was not that never bad, or I never had a thick Bengali accent, which is why I guess it was fine for me to speak in Hindi.
Yeah.
Also, Hindi being my favorite language, and I love pronunciations of a particular, whether it's Hindi or Sanskrit, or I'm reading Gita nowadays. I've been doing it for the last 2.5 months, so I love Karmanyavadika rastu ma phaleshu kadachan yada yada hi dharmasya glanir bharata.
Oh my.
So I love abhyuthanam dharmasya tadatmanam srijamyam. Sorry, I just had to finish the.
No,
slope.
of course you have.
So yeah, I love pronunciation. I like to get the pronunciations right if I have to, speak in any language. So yeah.
Somebody is asked, Smith 467, Naagin or Gold?
Can't choose. Absolutely would not. This one, yeah.
Vansh Beru has asked you another question, which is something that I also want to know because I've heard of it. Are you working with Aamir Khan in the Gulshan Kumar biopic Mogul?
No. That I can give an answer to very, very clearly. No, I haven't. I don't even know where this rumor has started from. I really genuinely feel bad sometimes that, suddenly your name is brought up, and I'm genuinely a person who gets very shy and embarrassed with all these things. So no, I haven't even received a call for any such film. So yeah, though I would love to.
Yeah, of course. But that was it. Your fans have sent in, and we selected these few questions for you. Thank you for doing this for us, Mouni. You are always super sweet.
Thank you so much.
And
thank
amazing.
you so much for having me here. You're also always super sweet and super duper amazing. So I really had a great time having this conversation.
Thank you so much.